Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Glowing Card Gaming. I know it's been a few weeks, just been busy. Um, I'm not getting paid for this half of it, so this is just a hobby kind of thing. So sometimes the content will be a little spread out, and I hope you can understand that. So we're just going to go through, these are the picks since week 11. It's been since week 11 since I've done one of these. And these are all just going to be reveals. We're going to do week 11 through, was it week 14 is this week? Hold on. I can tell you. Uh, week 11, week 14 already get played. They did. So it's week 15 is current. This is upcoming week. Right? No. Week 16. Oh my gosh, we have 3 weeks left in this season. Yeah. Week 16 is going to be the current week. So we're going to go from week 11 with the Thursday night game, Philly, Washington. Gonna kind of tell you, I know I did the picks before, but we'll go over them again here and the results of them. And again, these are versus the spread. I always have reasons for these. Um, Now, one thing that, well, we'll just go through them. I won't spoil anything for you, but we'll have to do this kind of one thing at a time here. Kind of was trying to here. We'll just give you some reveals here. This is um, boy, this is hard to. There we go. Um, Hard to navigate is what I was gonna say. Let me move it over just a little so I can type in stuff. So let's get right into it. A lot of information to cover. So we're doing week 11, 12, 13, 14, and so 4 weeks. I've been slacking, and I've made my picks for week 15, so I'll do a separate video, and that'll come out here in a little bit too. So week 11, as you can see, I picked the Eagles minus 3.5. They won, so we'll do Eagles, and a winner right there. Um, and then back to it. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers by +3, and they end up winning the game, so they got it. Then I take a loss. 2 losses. Raiders and Packers. Packers have not been showing up as much lately. It seems like they are starting to uh, give up some points and some losses. But we can see I did pretty well in the next 4 games. We'll do the Saints, Vikings, and Lions. All are winners. Winner, winner. And then another loss with the Jets. Why do I keep picking the Jets? I'm an idiot. And the Patriots. Well, the Patriots, they got 5, and they lost by 6, so they missed it by 1. But my Broncos are not letting me down here. So we got, um, yeah, Jets, Patriots, Broncos, Seahawks. All right. It's looking pretty good for this week, for week 11. Let's go down to the bottom here. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to finish it off with Bills, Chargers, and Texans. All winners. All right. So yeah, let's total them up and add this total to the overall total and see what we get. Look at that, 10 and 4 on week 11. Man, I did well. So here we go, 10 and 4. Look at that. I have a 9-game lead. That is a heck of a comeback so far this year. I mean, picking those, I mean, it's a 9-game lead right now. In baseball, I'd be on the verge of a wild card with about 3 weeks to go in this season. Well, okay, maybe 2. Yeah, with about 2 weeks to go in this season. Let's go over week 12, and we'll see how we did there. So here we go. And we'll go kind of in reverse order here. Let's go back down here. Week 11. Let's get a quick copy of this down here. We'll change this to week 12. No, we won't, because I pressed the wrong button. 2's greater than 1. How about that? All right. So, yeah. I don't know why some of these I have fewer games than what's slated on the schedule. I know I might have missed one pick here or there, but it seems strange to miss as many as I did. There was, well, the Broncos bye week, I think there were only 12 games that week, or 10 games or something like that. So there really weren't that many games. It was like the biggest bye week of the season for a lot of teams. A lot of teams have bye weeks in 14. So we'll go in reverse order. We got the Ravens. We got a win there. Philly lost with the Cardinals, and the Packers gave me a win. So Eagles, Cardinals, Packers. Eagles are a win. Cardinals are a loss. Packers are a win. Look at that. 3-1 so far in week 12. You know what? I think moving forward in this video, we'll do all the weeks, and then we'll enter it all in, and we'll see how much of a lead we have over 500 at that point. So let's go back over to here, and we got the Broncos giving us another win. And then we have Patriots, Panthers, and Vikings. Okay, which ones actually did I win on? On the Panthers. The Vikings and the Patriots are both a loss. So still doing pretty well, 5-3. Pick the Giants. What am I thinking on some of these? Of course the Giants are not going to win. They're horrible. The Buccaneers are okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Picking the Vikings minus 3.5, and they win, but they win by 3. I mean, that's the coin toss, and that's another loss in the coin toss. So Giants, Titans, Lions, Commanders, and we got a 500 span of 4 games here. So Giants, Titans, Lions, Commanders. I've already forgotten. Giants, Titans, Lions, Commanders. Giants, Vikings, Lions, Commanders. Giants, Vikings, Lions, Commanders, Titans. Should capitalize everything. All these names. So we get losses for the Commanders and the Giants, and wins for the Vikings. I keep doing it. Titans and the Lions. So we're still 2 games above 500 for this week. We are 7-5. And we got, oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Well, it seems like I got all the games in. So I guess there were only 13. But I don't, do I get a win or I don't get a win? I picked Steelers, so I don't get a win. Steals. And that's a loss. So I get an overall win here, but I could have picked better. I could have picked better, and I should have done better on that. Seven and 6 on week 12. And we're on to week 13. See, these are going pretty quick because, I mean, you guys don't really care about these past weeks. You're ready for the live action stuff, right? Just trying to get a catch up and get up there. And I got Christmas coming up, and I'm trying to play more video games, get back into streaming. I also want to write my next book. If you guys haven't, go check out The Infinite Corridor. On sale now on Amazon. That's enough of that. Sci-fi fantasy. I think it's really a good story. So go check it out. The Infinite Corridor by yours truly, Adam McCauley. There you go. Go check it out. So yeah, week 13. Let's scroll on up here. And that's starting out well. Look at that. Ravens, Eagles, Cardinals, Packers. And which is the loss there? That is the Cardinals. See, who are the Cardinals playing? The Seahawks? See, at the time they were similar records, so that was harder to pick. And I mean, it's really a coin toss. And then the Seahawks showed up. I don't know. So I lose for the Cardinals, but I get 3 wins. So I'm 3-1 out of the first 4 games, which is nice. We got Broncos, Pats, Panthers, Vikings. Let's go back. Wait, Broncos, Patriots, Panthers, Vikings. And which 2 did I miss? I missed the Patriots and the Vikings. See? And those Vikings are letting me down there a little bit too. But I got the Broncos again, and I hit the Panthers on that. So we're 5-3, 5-3. That's not too bad though overall. Giants, Texans, Lions, Commanders. Oof. Why is this not capitalizing Texans? Okay. And which one did I get? The Lions. Everything else is lost there. That sucks. This might be the bad week out of these picks. That's it. We only had 12 games that week. So I think, yeah, we're 6-6 in that one. So we're 500 for this week, which is okay, but it's not great. Still 9 games ahead. Nothing like heading into the playoffs and splitting all the series. Sticking with the baseball analogy. All right, week 14. Here we go. Broncos, Brown. So we do have week 15 in the books. So 16, 17. Is there 3 weeks left? There's 18 weeks in the season? Oh, yeah, because they play 17 games with the bye week, 18-week season. Got it. We're all math. It's working now. Look at that. Just perfection right there. Broncos, Bills, Eagles, Rams, all wins. Win, 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 win. I love it. 4 wins in a row. Man, this was a good week. All right. Then we got some. Let me shift out for a second. Because it kicked me out. MFA. All right. Numbers. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to. I gotta find it again. I bet I could go a little easier. Let's see where we were at there. Broncos. Here we are. Didn't get to the Bucks. Okay, here we go. And we're back. Look at that. See, I hate how it kicks you out if you haven't been doing anything but looking at your stuff. It's my stuff. Why am I doing idle stuff? So we start out so well, and then we just go right into the tank. Bucks, Colts, Titans, Texans. And those are all losses. So we're 500 again. I thought this was going to be a really good week. So let's keep going. Seahawks, Vikings, Steelers, Chargers. Okay. Now everything but the Steelers, right? Vikings. Everything but the Vikings is a win. Oop, let's bring that back. Bring that back. Everything but the Vikings is a win, huh? All right. What a weird week this one was. Just looking at it in sets of 4. Yeah. Raiders, Packers, Cowboys. Man. Look at that. Win, win, win. What a way to finish it. This has got to be one of the best weeks I've had so far. Look at that. 10-5. All right. Well done, sir. Let's head into week 15. Let's bring it back. Bring back the action. All right. So we have Bengals, Chargers, Bills, Seahawks, of which I missed the Bills. But I didn't miss them by much. Look at that. But they lost. And they had to win by 5. So I did miss by actually quite a bit. But look at that score. 44-42. What a action-packed game that was. All right. Bengals, Chargers, Bills, Seahawks. And I missed the Bills one. Is that correct? Yeah, Bills. Okay. So the Bills is a loss, but starting off 3-1, not bad at all. Not bad at all for week 15. And you can tell, like, as the season's progressing, I'm getting more accurate with the picks. Yeah, I had a couple bad weeks in week 13 and week 12 where I was pretty much 500. But you're just seeing how the teams are filling in. They're starting to make that playoff run. Starting to be some spoilers and teams that have just kind of given up too, trying to get those top draft picks. So, gonna have to watch that in the next few picks. So, let's take a look here at the next set. We got the Seahawks in. Bucks, Saints, Browns, Dolphins. All right. Now you remember what I said about ties. Ties are mine. They give me the point. That is a win for me. So, the Dolphins and the Bucks are wins, and the Browns and Saints are losses. So still not too bad. Let's keep going. Look at, I had 2 of them that were right. Didn't matter how I picked. Lions, Panthers, Vikings, Jaguars. What is it? Lions, Panthers, Vikings, Jaguars. I know I put them in reverse order. Okay. But all of these are wins because, again, the ties go to me. Right? Yep. So the Lions were a tie. That goes to me. Dolphins were a tie. That goes to me. There it is. That is the best week. That's the best week I've had. So, look, I only missed 3 on that one. So you can tell I'm getting a lot better. I'm keying in. One of these days I'll hit them all. But wasn't week 15. Let's go ahead and do the summation. And we'll see how I came out overall. Look at that. 9-3. And that was the bye week. That was the one that a ton of teams had buys in there. So that really did just I didn't have as many games to pick on, and that's just the way it was. Week 16, the last week we just had. We're almost through the video, guys. Congratulations, you made it. Be sure to like and subscribe and share especially, and have other people subscribe. Um, I was just thinking about this. I wrote that that book. I think maybe I'll do a video on that book just to see what everybody thinks. Um, not to see what everybody thinks, but to kind of go over the book a little bit and you know kind of try and sell it a little bit. But to sell it, by that I mean just tell a little bit about the book, what it's about, characters, all that stuff. So I might do that later this week. So be looking for that. Again, be sure to watch, like, share, subscribe, if my tongue will work. And that's it. Let's get into the last week right now. All right, guys. Um, Week 16 of the NFL. Now you can see I didn't hit them all, unfortunately. But we got the Falcons, Bears, Packers, Cardinals. And the only loss I had there was the Bears. So Bears come up with a loss. Everything else is a win. See, now we're starting out. Those first four games, instead of being losses, are now 3 out of 4 wins, 4 out of 4 wins. It's actually coming along pretty good. So there we have it. Um, let's see here. Yep. Let's move along. Broncos, Bills, Eagles, Chargers. All right. So, again, win, win, win. But that Chargers is a loss. That's a tougher one. Um, it's a hard thing to get a read on the Chargers this year. I mean, the Bucks put up 40 on them, but yet they beat the Broncos, and they should have beat Kansas City. To be all in all fair, I think that the Kansas City Chiefs should have gotten swept in the division this year. I don't actually know how they're winning at this point. To be honest, I think they get in the playoffs, they're one and done. Even with the uh, gracious calls that they are getting. Um, it's weird how obvious that is, and everybody's talking about how the refs are. I'm seeing it on every talk show, from Rich Eisen, Mark Schlereth, um, That's Good Sports here in Denver. Everybody is talking about how bad the refs are calling for Kansas City. I I've never seen anything like it, nor have I seen as many people talking about the refs as I've seen this year talk about the Kansas City refs. It's blatantly obvious they are calling games for the Chiefs. I mean, there's just no other way to look at it or say it. That is happening. But even so, they are only getting a key call like at the end of the game. They're really not getting like an overabundance of calls. Yeah, when it matters in that key moment, they're definitely getting the call. But I mean, throughout the game, yeah, here and there's a call like in the Denver game. Denver was driving down, looks like they were going to score, get around midfield. There's a holding penalty, an offsides, or a false start, or 2-minute motion, or something that ticky tack on both of those. Like maybe, maybe, and then during the key moments, Denver gets a pass interference call. It's like a 40-yard call, and they were hand fighting and going back and forth, and the guy turned around and looked for the ball. I'm not sure. And even at the time, the guy the guys announcing the game were like, yeah, I'm not sure what the ref was seeing there. It's just strange that that's what we're seeing. Anyway, I do think the Chiefs are one and done, and it's tougher. You're going to see that I picked against them again, but this time they won because they put up 21-7 on the Browns. I don't know. It's weird because most of the games have been close. That is an actual kind of blowout for the Chiefs. So, and they were only slated to win by 4. I think the odds makers really got keyed in on the Chiefs are only winning by a few points, even when we slate for them to win by 14 or 16. They're still only winning by 3, 1. So I think they've changed and they've keyed in on that a little bit better. We got the Chargers in there. Let's go back up here. Jags, Texans, Cowboys, Saints. Okay, and the Jaguars of the loss. This was a very good week as well. Look at how well I'm doing on the picks there. Only 3 misses so far, and I believe that the Browns are the only remaining miss. Yep, that is it. Looks like I did pick all of the games. Oh, there's that. So I didn't miss any of the picks. Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Rams. Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Rams. Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Rams. And the Browns are the only one I missed, so look at this beautiful bean footage. Look at this. So good. 12-4. This is the best week I had. Even that the 9-3 is the same in percentage. So these last 2 weeks, 9-3, 12-4, just knocking it out of the park. All right, let's get the numbers in. 12, 13, or 7-6, and 6-6. So we got 7-6, and 6-6. I can't remember what week 14 is. We'll slide down here. Week 14. And we got 10-5. Nine and 3. Look at that. And we're going to have 12-4. I didn't put enough weeks in. Look at that. Look at that. I'm almost 30 games above 500. It's starting out being about a dozen games below, too. So I had to come back from that and get... I don't think I can lose at this point. Well, no, that's true. I only need to get one more correct to get to the worst I can do is 500. Because if I get one more correct, that will put me at 30 with I need two. Let me adjust the totals, and this worked out so well. Except now I gotta put in week 18. Week 18. All right. Okay, there we go. 2 weeks left to go. I'm up 29 games over 500 with 32 games left to go. So if you're doing math in your head, I'm still wrong. It's 3 games to get to 500. If I pick 3 games correct, I can do no worse than 500. All right, that's it. This was a little bit longer than I thought it would be, 35 minutes, but we went over like 5 weeks of material. So that's quite a bit. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Again, as always, I am Adam. This is Glowing Card Gaming. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and do all those things that get the word out about this channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one. As always, be good to each other.